Welcome back to Super Sister Signs, a best friends podcast where we talk life, love, and a little bit of astrology. I am your no-nonsense Capricorn co-host, Juanita.
And I am your cozy, compassionate Cancer co-host, Brooke.
Brooke, how have you been since the last pod?
I've been tired. But less tired now, actually. I feel like I just spent a week being exhausted.
Why?
Something to do with my ovulation cycle. Well, my menstrual cycle. But when I ovulate, I've been getting migraines. This has been like the last year and a half or so. And I'm mostly
terrible.
Really not cute. And they're usually like about a day. So I like lose a day every cycle. Not great. How
did we stop that?
Well, I thought I had kind of managed it where I was like, if I'm like eating a lot, eating correctly, and like sleeping well,
kind of anticipating your needs around the time.
It doesn't come. Like I take an Excedrin migraine, like I can get through it. Okay. So there were a couple months where that happened. Great. Then we went on the game show around when I ovulated. Like,
and you got triggered.
And I just got triggered. And it just like, I lost like 2.5 days. Then this time, it kind of like coincided with like a hangover. We were watching all the Screams, and I drank too much. Well, actually, yeah, I drank too much. I had a shot between 5 and 6. Somebody was like, we should all do a shot at like 10 p.m. And I took a shot of tequila, and I said, no more of this. I was in another dimension, and I went to bed, woke up at 4 a.m., barfed, of course, obviously, and then just like what I thought was just sort of regular hangover style, like didn't go away. And it was like I was hungover for like 2.5 days, but it was just like hangover. Like I was like hungover all day. And I was like, why do I feel this bad? Because I really didn't drink that. I had like a couple of drinks over a long period of time and then a shot, all in the comfort of my own home. And I like went to bed. Like there was no reason for me to be that hungover. And I realized it was because I just like went from a hangover into a migraine. And then I had like this low level migraine for like 3 days where I didn't have a headache, but I like couldn't focus on anything, like both visually, like my eyes kept like crossing and blurring, and I like was really sensitive to light. I was like not in and out of nausea.
How can you have a migraine without a headache? As someone who's never had a migraine,
I don't know. So this actually, I don't know if it's even right to call it a migraine or if it was just like ovulation fatigue. But my experience
is that a clinical term?
If you Google ovulation fatigue, the whole internet is just like, yeah, sometimes, because what happens is when you ovulate, like basically all of the hormones spike. And my body is like, what? Can't handle it. It's like too much. So it's like the big shift in the hormones that causes the like adverse reaction. And some women can have, or some people who have menstrual cycles can have it around their ovulation period or on their period. And, the internet's just like, I don't know, sleep better, drink lots of water. But I did look up if hormonal birth control, like the pill or the patch, can help. And allegedly it can.
Well, yeah, because it would stop ovulation.
Exactly. So I'm trying to talk
or the NuvaRing.
Is that the one that you put in? Well, like I have no problem taking the pill or a patch. I take a pill every day already. Okay. It's my Lexapro.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's just get on that.
Yeah. Have you ever been on a birth control?
Well, I was going to say I took the pill. I started the pill like in college. And I took it until I got my IUD in like my early 20s. And I only got the IUD because I was like struggling to take a pill consistently. So I was like, this feels like it's not working. But I had a fucking blast. I had a great time. No negative side effects. Only light regular periods. Just like, I'm the poster child for hormonal birth control.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get back on the pill and get in the document, and hopefully that will help. But anyway, short story long. I was tired for like 5 days.
Well, I'm excited for you to get on a pill. This is a pro pill account, as we know. Obviously. If you need a pill, please take it.
Sometimes you can make lifestyle changes to adjust your issue. Yeah. And sometimes.
But it's like, why should you suffer with the migraine for 2 days every month?
When I can just take a pill and be fine. Anyways, that's how I've been sleepy tired. But I will say the last couple of days, I've come out of my fog. I feel a person anew. On Friday, I like woke up and I was like, I'm back. And I like got a bunch of work done. I was like falling behind on work all week because I was so tired. Ugh. I called my mom. I talked to my mom. I FaceTimed Dylan and Dennis and their baby. I was just...
You were born again.
I was born again. I was a busy bee.
Thank God.
How have you been since we last talked on the pod?
Well, since we last spoke, I was on set for 5 days. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have a break kind of from anything for 7 days total. Mm-hmm. And yeah, 5 days on set, 12-hour days, crazy turnaround times, like coming home, learning lines, going back, doing it again. I was in every single scene.
That's so intense.
Pretty much had to change my wardrobe after every single cut. It was just nonstop in a way that I'm grateful for, because having such a long day, like if I slow down too long, then I'm a shark, I'll die.
Yeah, of course.
And the constant like people needing me to be somewhere and actively doing something all the time really did carry me through these 12-hour days.
I imagine the time kind of flew by. Because
kind of.
I mean,
yeah.
You it wasn't like you were like looking at your phone, wondering
no.
the clock. You were like constantly.
And I hate my time being wasted. I hate it. Mm-hmm. And I felt bad for some of the other people who they were like when they were switching around the schedule, they were called at a time where it made sense before, but it didn't make sense then. So they were waiting hours and hours and hours. Whereas I'm in every single scene.
Yep.
So it didn't matter if the schedule changed
because
I was still doing something.
You were always doing something.
So, yeah, I really am glad that I did not have my time wasted, because that really makes me mad.
Yeah. And you would have been so mad.
Like, I could have been sleeping. I could have been.
But instead, you just got to be busy.
I was busy. It was great. It's really fun. Can't wait to talk about it more.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, you can't really talk about it because it's being made.
It's actively being edited and will be out very soon.
Really? Do you know when the release is?
I asked the producer and he was like 2 weeks.
Oh my God. Okay, so like
turnaround is
basically when it comes out, you'll be able to promote it and we'll all be like,
I guess.
Go watch it.
And now I'm back to regular life.
Wow. Welcome back. Yeah, it's kind of like we both went away and came back.
We both went away and came back in different ways. And now I'm going to do my card pool.
Please do.
I've been shuffling this deck.
Yeah. Oh, because this is our catch-up and card pool.
Catch-up and card pool.
We're catching up and we're pulling our cards.
Hey, Brooke, how was your week? Hey, Brooke, let's take a peek at the deck. What? At the deck. Huh? What do you think about that one?
I liked it. I liked that it felt like it was like a rap edition of the theme song.
Yeah.
Featuring Juanita.
I wanted to give an option if we don't like, because I feel like we're still workshopping.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Brooke, how was your week? Hey, Brooke, let's take a peek
at the cards. I liked that, frankly.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay. Ooh la la.
Who is she?
It's the 3 of Swords, upright, critical damage.
Whoa.
Okay. There is an image. Whoops.
Oh my God, of a heart with being absolutely thrusted by 3 swords.
Thrusted by 3 swords, yeah. It says 3 HP. Okay, critical damage. Let's see.
Damn.
That sucks. Probably.
But maybe not.
Maybe not. Oh. I've been having some shitty card pulls in the weeks.
Damn.
I forget what my card pull was last week.
No, it actually really made sense. It was like, you've been planning, you've been doing it, now it's ready to
it was like you're gonna be out of your comfort zone, but you have the experience,
and the skills,
which was so true. It's like, okay, I know what things mean when they say them on set, but it's like we're using different cameras, there's different technique, there's different blocking, there's doing intimacy scenes for the first time, being a lead for the first time. It's all very different. It's all very different. Okay. Upright, physical hurt, emotional pain, turmoil.
Okay. What?
The 3. Okay. The 3 of Swords reveals that something is causing you physical, emotional, or mystical pain.
Oh my God.
Though you may be battered, you aren't broken. Now is the time for a cathartic release. Consider screaming into a pillow or finding the forbidden page in your spell book. Keep your focus on the future, however. Storm clouds may have gathered, but they will pass and battles will continue.
Are you feeling mystical pain because you didn't like Scream 7?
Oh. No, I don't feel pain about Scream 7. I wouldn't call it pain. I can't give it pain. It doesn't deserve my pain.
Thank you.
Because
it thanks you.
Because it was just that bad to me.
Okay, so what's this card about?
Well, I think it might speak to my Scream.
Oh.
Should we just
jump ahead? And
No, you haven't done your card yet.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I mean,
give us a teaser.
Physical, emotional, mystical pain. Obviously, there is a lot of pain about what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
That is a mystical pain. It's an emotional pain.
Yeah. It's painful to be at war.
Yeah, to read things and go, ugh.
Yeah.
Hurts my heart.
Yeah.
My heart is thrust upon by three swords when I
literally.
see some news items.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm back to real life, which is not my favorite place to be.
Mm-hmm.
After such a nice week.
A nice little play storytelling vacation.
Yeah. Do you want your deck?
Yeah.
Let's see your pool.
Now I'm going to shuffle my cards. And if you're watching, if you're listening at home and you're not watching, I just wanted to point out that I dressed to honor Rob Roush today of Love Island and the Traitors fame.
Overalls with one strap undone.
Blue denim overalls, one strap undone, white tank top underneath.
Yeah.
Kind of a classic. Actually, a twist on a classic, I would argue. I would argue that his classic is
shirtless.
Overalls shirtless, and the twist is tank top, one strap
twist.
down. Yeah, it's a huge twist on a classic Halloween.
It is his iconic wardrobe.
It's iconic. Anyway, my card pull is whoa. Okay, 7 of Swords reversed. The Sneak Thief.
We both had swords today.
Yeah, we did. Oh my god, it's like a little bird wearing a hood running away like he's stealing some swords. He's like, "I got these swords. Run." The Sneak Thief. Let's see what the hell that means. Reversed. Secrets and self-deceit. The 7 reversed is all about hiding things from yourself and others. Maybe the quest giver hasn't been honest about how they want you to steal the dragon's egg. Maybe you've been lying to yourself about how good your mom's pancakes are. Whatever it is, now is the time to confront those secrets and bring them to light. Keywords are thief, insight, and bluff.
Have you been not saying what you need to be saying to someone?
I don't feel like that, but maybe. Maybe I need to investigate it a little more.
Dig deep.
Secrets, keeping a secret from someone or myself.
You lying to yourself?
Hiding things from yourself and others. Maybe I'm lying to myself about how much I liked Scream 7.
You're allowed to like it.
I do. I think I do. Earlier this morning, I said, I loved it. And Joe said, you loved it? And I was like, well, maybe I didn't love it. But then I talked about it and I said, no, I think I did.
Well, how could you love it? It spits in the face of an incredible franchise. Like, to me, it's offensive to love it.
Wow.
Because it is just so not on the level of anything else that franchise has put out.
I think it just doesn't take away any of my love for the other movies.
No, of course not.
It only enhances them. And for that reason, I
would never love
it.
the franchise less.
I know.
But it's so disappointing that was added to the
lexicon.
The canon.
The canon. I have a lot of problems with it, certainly. But God, I had just such a good time watching it. And I will watch it again. And
I'll probably watch it again, but not soon and not in theaters.
I might go again in theaters.
Why?
Because I liked it. And for reference, I have seen it twice in theaters already.
I know. That's why I'm like...
We just agree to disagree.
I had a good time because I was with my friends and we were like audibly reacting,
Yeah.
and that was really fun.
Yeah.
But if I was watching it by myself, no. No, that movie is not it.
I'm not saying I'm gonna watch it by myself. I think that's why I would like to see it in theaters again, because both theater experiences I had were like full vocal audiences.
Yeah,
it was really fun.
I was reading Rotten Tomatoes about it today, this morning, when I was eating my lunch, and the consensus is that was a stab movie, not a Scream movie. Wow. Just like, yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
Someone said if you don't die a Scream, then you become a stab.
If you don't die a Scream, then you become a stab.
Like, if you don't die a hero, you'll live long enough to be like the enemy. Oh,
I see. So they're like, instead of letting Scream fade peacefully into the
night,
yeah,
it turned into Drek.
But it's fun, Drek. We just have to agree to disagree.
Yeah, I just like
I know that I'm not in the popular opinion either.
I just have like a low level contempt. Like I'm like
mystical pain.
That caused yeah, you're right. It caused me mystical pain, and I'm not again like it doesn't diminish my love for the franchise. I still think it's the best franchise.
Yeah.
Terrible addition. It's not on the. We should have higher standards for the people and things we love. We should have higher standards.
I just liked it.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Let's move on. Talk about our Capricorn and Cancer moment of the week.
Well, I was on the phone with Vince during my. I think I was driving home, talking to him about the shoot, and I was talking about how I was getting positive feedback about my performance and how that felt really good. Obviously, like any actor is going to enjoy hearing positive feedback. But I did utter the words to Vince. I said, I love being good at my job.
Yeah.
Which is such a Capricorn way to put that.
I almost feel like you've even had, like, I'm having deja vu right now.
Every single job I've had, I love being good at it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
And acting is a job.
Yes.
But just for me to phrase it that way.
Instead of being like, it's so fun to be talented on set, or like, oh, I'm getting so much positive feedback. I love being good at my job. Because it's true. That's very Capricorn of you.
Sometimes I'll be at work. I've said this out loud to my coworkers. I've once uttered the phrase, I just got chills because I'm so incredible at this job. I'm amazing at this job. I got chills.
Because I am so good at serving people pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are.
I am.
Yeah. Can't argue there.
That was a short and sweet one for you.
That's very funny.
What about you? What's your Cancer?
I did go kind of host mode yesterday in a way that was Cancerian. You, of course, came over to play Ticket to Ride Legacy Legends of the West.
Which I'm chomping at the bit to continue after we stop recording.
And I knew that you'd had a long week and that you were coming over. And I was like, I'm going to put together a little cheese spread. And then I started cutting cheese and I said, wait. Instead of having everything on the same plate, I'm going to make a separate spread for Juanita with the I did feel bad that I didn't have more gluten-free crackers.
Okay.
But I gave you the dregs of the gluten-free crackers I had and the dregs of the chips and the dregs of cheese.
I made the slices of cheese the chip.
Good.
And I scooped up the chip.
That's smart. That's smart. There were a lot of crumbs. But I
ate it. It was great. It was so delightful to have a snack.
I had to have a snack.
And play my little trains.
We played our games, and then we went to see Scream 7 and with some other friends, and then we all came back here afterwards. And I was like, we were not like expecting to host necessarily, but just like And there were some drunkies in the group. There were some big beers drank at the landmark.
Huge big beers.
Huge big steins of beers multiple times. So we had some drunkies in the mix, and we came back, and I was just immediately like putting food in the air fryer, putting food in the oven. I made sure electrolytes were had.
I was leaving way earlier than anyone else, and you insisted that I eat a French fry on my way out.
Me chasing you down. Actually, that was my cancer moment of the week. Is you were like at the door ready to go, and I had brought you the fries, then went back to double check that they were gluten-free for sure, which they were. And then I like was racing after you with this air fryer tray of 2 hot fries. And I was, by the way, not drunk at that point. I was just fully in my element. I was just like, you have to, please, before you go, have a fry. It was like extremely like Jewish mother and Cancerian of me. I was like, you can't leave with an empty stomach. Have one fry really for the road.
And I took a fry for the road.
And I also was like, making the fries, and I was going to make cheese fries because I love a cheese fry. But then I remembered it was like a friend of a friend who I see sometimes, but I'm not like, don't spend a lot of time with. But I remembered that he is vegan. So I was like making the fries, and I was like, and we were also making a pizza. And I was like, I can't put cheese on the fries because then what will Carlos eat? Nothing. And I just felt really in my like, gotta take care of my friends element. It was nice.
Yeah.
And I had my energy back, so I had to go inside my shell for 4 days and feel nauseous. And then finally I came out.
You come running out of your shell with a plate of fries.
Who wants fries?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And that actually brings me right into my
What is it?
I am screaming about the Legacy board game and the board games that we have in front of us to play. I am screaming.
I'm making eye contact with the box.
We're looking right now at Ticket to Ride Legends. I'm screaming specifically about 2 things that happen in the Legacy board game world. You know both of these things, but I'm going to tell our listeners because it's really exciting. So the first thing is that, actually, I'm just going to go chronologically. Let's go back to roughly like August of 2024. Is that when you moved to LA?
September.
Okay. So August of 2024, Joe is like, Juanita's moving to LA. She's staying with us for a month. We need to buy Betrayal Legacy, which is the Legacy version of Betrayal of House on the Hill. Betrayal at House on the Hill?
Sincerely never remember how to say it.
Actually,
I think it's Betrayal at the House on Haunted Hill, which is a crazy.
No, I'm seeing it right now. Betrayal something house something hill.
Yeah,
but
Betrayal
there's no
at the House of.
There's no haunted. That's the Haunted Hill House on Netflix, and you're combining them.
No, Betrayal at the House on the Hill.
Maybe that's all it is. But I'm gonna grab it.
Go fact check this now. Was I right?
Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Damn. No haunted, huh?
No haunted.
I sincerely can never remember what it's called.
We screamed so loud that GarageBand was like, the mic has detected feedback. Oh my God, we just got attacked. Did you guys see that?
Well, I'm looking up at the Betrayal Legacy game.
God. That's what
I'm making eye contact with it, and it shot a different board game.
It shot a mini rogue
for
game.
saying its name wrong.
I'm scared. Okay, so
she said, "Say my name correctly. It's culturally insensitive if you don't pronounce my name right." You're right.
Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Names are important.
So we love Betrayal at House on the Hill. It's an awesome game. It's like a semi-collaborative, semi-competitive, like spooky house board game. It's just amazing.
It's kind of like an RPG game on training wheels.
Yes. Like you all have a character card. You don't really have to make any like character-based decisions, and you're just like pulling cards and tiles.
But you can lean into that side of it if that's fun for you.
Yes, which is really fun. And a legacy game. If for those of you who don't know, I've never played one before. Neither has Juanita. Well, until yesterday. Spoiler alert. It's like a version of a board game that exists in the world that has been modified to become like to include like a campaign, like how Dungeons and Dragons they have campaigns that you play. It's like a multiple game storyline that houses the game essentially.
So at least with Ticket to Ride Legacy, we played 2 of the 12 mini games that are to happen.
Yeah.
And what happens after each game is that rules are added and it's kind of customized to our experience.
Yeah.
So no group of people is going to play it the same way ever.
Exactly.
And we're making our mark on the game that makes it kind of unrepeatable in a way, where we will play the 12 mini games, complete the game in our image, and then we will have a full customized
Ticket to Ride
map for ourselves that no one else has.
So
is that a good?
That's very clear, I think.
Okay.
So that's exciting, and we have that now. My story is that, rewind back to August of 2024. Joe is like, we love this game Betrayal. They have a legacy version of the game. I'm going to buy it. And he tracked it down on eBay because it's like not widely available anymore. And he found one. And it was like $200. And he was like, oh, I'm just going to do it. It's going to be so fun to play this with our friend, Juanita.
It's my favorite game.
It's
the regular style.
And that is important to note. It easily is your favorite game. And it's top, probably 2. I think my favorite games are Betrayal and Ticket to Ride.
Yeah.
So weeks go by and he keeps getting these updates that are like, it's delayed, and then it's not coming. It's out of print. The order is canceled. We do not get Betrayal Legacy. We go all of September and October. We have a great time, but we don't play Betrayal Legacy. We think possibly we never will. That summer, I think it was that summer, you guys gift me Ticket to Ride Legacy.
No, it was this last birthday.
Oh, you're right. The summer prior, we were at Gen Con and... Oh, duh. Because, sorry. You guys, I got confused about math, and I forgot that September is after May and June and August.
Yeah.
We were at Gen Con. We play tested it.
My first Brooke birthday in LA, which was this prior June.
Okay, duh. So then my birthday comes around. You and Joe gift me Ticket to Ride Legacy, which has just come out. And we're like, this maybe can fill the hole in the Betrayal Legacy shaped heart. Maybe. We're excited about it.
I forgot about Betrayal Legacy completely.
I kind of did too. I just was like, this is something we'll never have and we'll never get. And it will just be gone forever. But Ticket to Ride was sitting around the house and we were so excited to play it. And we finally got some time on the calendar for yesterday to play. And I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to it all week. Last Thursday, we go to our friends Michael and Samantha's to play this other board game. And we actually all did a little rose and bud and rose and thorn and bud thing about our week. And the bud is something that you're looking forward to. And I was like, I'm looking forward to playing Ticket to Ride Legacy on Saturday. Then at the end of this board game night, they're like, before you go, we have something for you. And we're like, what are you talking about? You just hosted us, made us dinner, and let us play this board game with you. How could you have something else for us? And out comes a pristine copy of Betrayal Legacy in this huge box. I think it'll be out of my frame, but it's massive box, no plastic, but completely untouched otherwise. And I guess Samantha's parents they had played Betrayal Legacy. Joe talked to them about it months and months and months ago. It was like, oh yeah, I tried to buy it. I couldn't. It was such a bummer. They were like, it's really fun. We played a few games and then the friend we were playing with moved. And Samantha was like, I think my parents might still have a copy. I don't think she mentioned this to us, but on the DL, she was like, they bought it when we were talking about how we were having fun, but I've never seen them play it. And she went home recently and saw it and was like, are you guys going to play this? Because if not, I have some friends who I think would really love it. And I'm like, take it. And now we have 2 legacy games and I'm screaming!
Of the best board games to ever exist. And you showed me the box yesterday and I couldn't close my mouth for 10 minutes. I was just so in shock.
I can't wait.
I was like, what? Because I forgot about her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you learned the story I just told yesterday and it was shocking.
I was just like, oh, I'm overcome. I'm emotional.
Yeah. So I'm
screaming too about that.
This year is basically all about the legacy board game. Ugh. It's really all I'm going to concern myself with are playing these 2 board games as much as possible and building my legacy, frankly. So
Building my legacy.
Thanks for letting me get all that out. It was a long one, but.
Woo! So happy for you.
Thank
and us
you.
and me.
And you, yeah, because you'll be playing both of
reap
those with
the
me.
benefits.
Yeah, big time.
Big time.
Play on this big table and we just... Games keep falling down.
And a plant fell. There's dirt everywhere.
No! What was your
3 different games have fallen and a full plant.
I'm going to stay completely still.
Since we took Betrayal's name in vain. Sorry, Miss Hill.
Sorry, Miss Hill. Please forgive us.
I'm afraid to look at her.
Don't look at her in the eye.
My scream, my cry is just, like I said before, being a lead actor in a movie for 5 days and then going back to my restaurant job the very next day. It was sad. It was sad in a way that I haven't experienced because usually I'm just on set for maximum 2 days on something. Usually just one for like a commercial. Even just a few hours maybe sometimes. And 2 days is the longest I've ever been on set for one thing.
So to
do 5 12-hour days where I am the lead in something and I get to act and act and act and act all day.
Yeah.
And then have to go back to my other job was just like sad. It made me want to go. Because it was just like, obviously this is what I meant to do.
Yeah.
Why do I have to work in a restaurant?
Yeah.
But I'm hopeful that this will lead to more opportunities to continue working more full-time acting.
Did you have that meeting with that?
I had the phone call with the agent, which went really, really well.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna meet the team via Zoom next week. So
cool. You still have like trajectory and
there are things on the horizon that make me feel really hopeful, and I am
good.
For the first time, I feel like there's a pathway out.
That's
Do you know
exciting.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe I can just be doing freaking verticals full time.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yes. It would be awesome.
That would be so fun.
It would be awesome.
There's no one saying you can't.
In
fact, there are people kind of actively saying that you can't.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
They're actively saying that I can. Who knows if I will?
Yeah.
Because I think right now there are people who believe in me. I still don't really know the reality of how I will fit into this particular part of the industry. Because for this particular project, like, I know that I was like, I am a good actor, and I also fit like a very specific part of who the character is that is, harder to find maybe. Or they're looking for someone who looks very specific.
Yeah.
And I put out a great performance in my audition, so they're like, her, obviously.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Just because I was the lead in this vertical does not mean that I will continue being a lead in anything else.
Sure.
That was the other thing too. I was really trying to soak it in all week. I was like, this is so awesome. This is my job. And I was being very grateful. I was like, this really could be the last time ever that I'm a romantic lead. It really realistically could be. And so I was just trying to be like really present.
Good.
It was really fun.
Sounds really fun. It's also so normal to be sad. Like, I'm certainly not trying to be like, don't be sad. There will be more. Yeah, you can be sad. That's like a real shift. Like a real, like, you 5 days is enough for your body and your brain to be like, all right, this is the new routine. And then to just like jut back to that is like so jarring.
So we'll see what the reality is. I'm very hopeful, but also trying to be realistic about, I don't think it's just going to be nonstop full-time bookings.
Sure. I do. I'm allowed to think that.
Because as I said to the agent on the phone, I was like, I've kind of avoided this space because it seems very archetypical, stereotypical, thin white people do these things.
Yeah.
And that's what they look for.
Yeah.
And this particular character called for a bigger woman. So I was a great fit for it. But that is not the norm.
Yeah.
And maybe I can continue to book, but it's going to be like more day player stuff where it's not like, oh, I can quit my job and be a day player. It's not realistic.
I'm curious because you mentioned on the last episode, I think, that a lot of vertical dramas are Chinese companies and that this was an American company and it was the first.
The first or one of the first?
One of the first?
We can cut some of these details out.
Oh, okay. But I'm just wondering if like there will be a change in the kind of content we see in vertical dramas with the addition of like an American
I think so.
company.
I think it largely being a Chinese or Asian industry, or at least from the production side, that made me think like, oh, I'm just not gonna be who they want. It's just not. I'm literally too big. Like I don't think those. I don't know if I'm sounding ignorant right now, but like I don't think those cultures, like they're like pretty homogenous. Like people are pretty small. Like I think a person of my size is like just. It's not.
They're not thinking about you.
Yeah, I'm just like not the standard of beauty.
Yeah.
That like maybe a Chinese corporation is trying to put out.
Yeah. But who knows what an American corporation is trying to put out.
Right.
And they've proven there's a space for you as a romantic lead in at least one vertical drama.
Totally. So I mean, hopefully it does well, and then it's just, let's keep doing more of them, because it's not like, I mean, I think it's certainly more relatable to an American audience. I think that there is a market for it. I think that the people who are watching it are the demographic to enjoy that type of thing. So, and the agent was like, yeah, I am working towards trying to change these things and make sure that there's more diversity and representation of different types of people.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. So I'm hopeful, but I'm being cautiously optimistic because I know that there's still a long ways to go.
Yeah, that makes sense. Meanwhile, you're going to become the new face of vertical dramas everywhere.
Maybe.
That's
what I'm saying. Maybe. Like, I don't know. Unless they're like, no.
Unless they say, no.
Right.
Not her.
But we'll see.
Well, welcome back to your life, even though it's boring.
Thanks.
At least you have time to play Ticket to Ride Legacy.
Yeah. Should we be doing that?
Yeah, let's be doing that.
Should we talk about astrology at all?
Oh, I did actually want to mention that we're having a lunar eclipse in Virgo this week.
What do eclipses usually indicate?
I want to answer this question from the perspective of like, usually when an eclipse happens, there was another one that just happened 2 weeks prior or is going to happen in 2 weeks. They're always within like a couple of weeks of each other.
Okay.
So it's like, that's why it's called eclipse season very often in astrology, is because it's always like they're bumping up. Generally it means like you're getting plunged into darkness, right? So it could be about like shadow work or like the underside of something or something you're moving through. Usually like a second eclipse is more about like letting go of something, releasing something. I think I'm getting all of this right, but I might be getting some of it wrong. And this is going to be the second eclipse. It's in Virgo. Virgo is all about having things in order, making sure things are good to go, being prepared.
Tip top
tip-top shape. So I feel like combined with Mercury in retrograde, which is happening right now as well,
it's a miracle we've had smooth sailings with this recording.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's right. I'm remembering now. The lunar eclipse in Virgo is essentially like, it could be that like you're losing stuff. Like something about the eclipse is also like in the south node, which is like a black hole. It's where you lose things. I like to think of it as the place in Halloween Town where like all the missing socks go and stuff that guy runs. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So everything kind of goes there to get lost, basically. And so we just make sure you have your car keys, make sure you have your phone, make sure you have your important documents, make sure you have your files backed up, which we'll be doing as soon as we stop recording. Just kind of keep track of everything. It's kind of like Mercury retrograde on steroids, I feel like, a little bit. Like, just
back it up.
Just take your time. No need to rush. Take the moment to yourself if you need it. Take a beat before you say the thing. Just slow down. Well, on that note, listen, send us questions. Send us your questions.
Yeah, we haven't done a Cosmic Council in a while. We would love to do that.
I want to know what's going on.
Coming up, would like to tease
lives.
Also that we have a really important Pisces guest coming up, which won't happen until a few weeks from now. But something to look forward to.
And if you have any
our Pisces fans
questions that maybe you want a Pisces insight on, feel free to submit them.
Yeah.
Or just submit anything you have. Give us feedback on the theme songs.
Let us know.
If it's nice.
Anything you want to let us know.
Anything. Okay, we love you. Bye, Star Babies.
Send us a message. Drop us a line.
Review and subscribe. Leave us a 5.
Stars if you can, and I know that you can.
Tell your friends and download it again.
Super Sister Signs. Super Sister Signs. Super Sister